It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Allen off the play fake. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So much for coming out throwing, as it leads to an early second down and long.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 17-yard line.
On play action, Allen. On the slant, he's got Davis. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. On play action, Allen.
Dude, this bitch right to this man, bro. God damn.
James Bradbury, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throw right side, caught by Goddard.
Hey, bro, I'm on that play. I got something for that play. That play ain't gonna work all the time. All them niggas I be playing be spamming that shit.
And sets him up 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Here's Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Hurts completing this one quickly. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Swift, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it, but here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in.
I told you, bro. Y'all don't be listening.
He goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
You want to crowd the box again?
Play action. Now it's Allen. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
At the 42-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th.
It's 4th down.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down. Remember, he needed 4 yards, and 4 yards is going to be what he can.
You can't challenge that.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Allen will try again on 2nd down. They'll roll, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26. Allen going to change this at the line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Bills. James Cook, 26 yards. And the Bills post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go around. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Probably what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are in
Man, put some respect on my name, bro.
as they take over at their 46-yard line.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover two because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball. Stephon Diggs! They're all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 54 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you get
Hey, bro, you be watching MADDEN videos?
We just saw there
Like on how to play and shit?
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20.
I'll be
about
watching.
the 22.
You gotta play your own game, not gotta play like everybody else.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Micah Hyde. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. And, Charles, yeah, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. From the 23, here's a second down and 9. Now Allen off the bootleg, rolling to his right, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Yeah, that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A 38-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it. I think you just called it desperate.
And now off to the races, down the right side, down the right sideline, and down to the 29-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts.
Oh,
so
you
they'll
about
get a
to show,
chance
huh?
to talk it over after picking up the first down. Play action. Here's Hurts.
Off there. Off
And
there.
Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. That is complete downfield to Knox. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 75 yards. And the Bills are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done.
There he goes, right side. A big play there just before halftime. 66 yards. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now Hurts looking to change the play. They go play action here on first down. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. It's called Smith. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' first down as the tackle made at the 42. It's complete to Brown, right side. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up second down. Here's Hurts to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. Touchdown!
Why you showboating and you still down, bro?
9 yards. And the Eagles are able to
I see you got a head there, so why you say nothing?
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Throwing is Allen on third. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Second down, here's Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the gun, it's Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. They'll run with Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Throwing is Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal. They will run it with Swift here. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles use the short field to get in for 6. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. They'll try to run with Swift.
And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. In there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Hassan Reddick.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Kenneth Gainwell.
26 yards.
And the Eagles have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
Elliott good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're looking to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this third quarter, and that was after a good first half offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes, and it feels like it goes away fast because it takes some time to build up good momentum, great play calling, excellent execution, and then like a blink of an eye, you're losing the game.
Yep.
How do you get back there again? I'm sure they've talked about it, and they've got a plan. Now can they put it into practice?
The lead gone, now the search to find it again. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On play action, Allen.
That is caught.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
On 1st down, Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
At the 40-yard line.
And again, it's Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Allen going to audible to a different look.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Allen to throw once more.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Now Allen, gotta have this one. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he takes this.
That's why I get for talking shit.
And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation, turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Big strides, look at him go.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Dalton Kincaid,
71 yards.
and the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in 4th.
Allen will try to throw for it, and they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Bills have recovered. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen.
That is caught. Kincaid with it.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And the Bills, 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Complete to Dawson Knox. 1st and goal.
To the air, Allen. The quick slant caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. And now they're in a hurry up.
A gain of 7. Brings up second and goal.
Allen looks to throw on second down. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's third and goal.
Allen now on third and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on fourth and goal. One final try here for Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
3rd and 10. Expect a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They go play action with Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you can easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. On the return, Hardy. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. Sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd down, Gainwell looking for space. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Try to take this home. They'll run. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Allen going to throw. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 3rd down and 10. Now Allen. And that is incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. A handoff, Swift running to the left. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift, 42 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a 4th quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen sliding out of the pocket.
And he goes out right around the 39.
Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
And now they'll throw with Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by James Bradbury. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48.
Now Hurts changing up the play.
On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Bills are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception?
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
First down, and they go with Swift again. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
From the 21, here's a 2nd and 4.
Once again, it's Swift. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Swift going to try up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter.
And the Eagles have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next.
Hurts fumbles it. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust, because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
Uncorks one for Davis. Oh, wide open, complete.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. The 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Allen off the play fake. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Now Allen again. And he comes back with one complete.
And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Trent Sherfield from 8 yards out.
And the Bills are back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7. Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. And it's a fumble.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 96 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Throwing is Hurts.
Zacchaeus here hauling it in. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield. Everyone tried to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Play action. Here's Hurts. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes a pick. And the Bills are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, and now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Allen now on 1st down. Setting up the screen for Cook. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Now Allen throwing on second down. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. So no gain on the play, and that will bring up second down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Again, they'll throw with Allen.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Allen. That is caught. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Trent Sherfield with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
That's caught, and he will not get there as the try for 2 is unsuccessful, and they will remain down by a point. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up.
Onside kick is recovered by Philadelphia.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
And he's got this down to the 35. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
They go play action with Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Bills are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Nine seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Allen. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Third quarter starts with a run from Gainwell. And he'll work down inside the 45.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to Gainwell here on 2nd down. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Again, a run with Gainwell. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, it's Gainwell.
And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And they'll try and run for it with Gainwell. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. On the handoff, this is Swift.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Swift.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run. And that's a nice job there, getting the safeties involved in run support.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Gainwell.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal.
They'll look to run with Gainwell.
And this time he is in.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try to run with Swift.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches, and the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Morris.
Look at the big fella go.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Quentin Morris,
72 yards.
and the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Allen will try to throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and it just changes the complexion of the whole game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
On third down, here comes Swift. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. From the gun, here's Swift. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Swift. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And audible here to get a new look. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. And quickly they get to the line. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Here's Swift. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Hurts will throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, here's Allen. Rolling to his left. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. To throw is Allen.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
49-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Now Allen.
They run it again with Cook. And he stopped immediately there.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or 2 to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On the run, it's Smith.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. This to perhaps salt this one away. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a one-touchdown game. All right, so then instead of a 2-score lead in the waning moments, that miss means they're going to need to sweat this one out after all, partner.
Nothing comes easy in this league. That could turn out to be a miss of disastrous proportions. So now they need to call on their defense one last time to bail them out.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Allen.
They'll roll him out right. And this one is incomplete. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip. Try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
This ball intercepted.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Well, Charles, I mean, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number might as well be in neon because you're exactly